It's a brand new racing season here at Myrtle Beach Speedway. As we start 2018, the Speedway goes into its 6th decade of racing. This weekend, it's the Icebreaker. Hello everybody and welcome to Myrtle Beach Speedway, where all the activity this weekend features 4 divisions of racing, with the lead being the Wheeling All-American late model stock cars. They're here to battle it out over this .538 mile oval. An interesting thing in the off-season, things got a little shaken as Lee Pulliam made an announcement. We'll see a new winner in Victory Lane this year, plus there'll be a wide open run for the championship.
For me, when I started racing, it was just because, you know, hey, let's all go have us a good time and you know, let's do it and not literally control every aspect of our life. So I want to be able to put some focus back on my family. My little girl's growing up fast, and you know, I've accomplished a lot of cool stuff in racing, and I don't really have anything else to prove on this level. And you know, believe it or not, there's more things in life out there too, and I want to make sure I don't miss out on that stuff. You know, I want to take care of my business, make sure that my customers are getting 100%, because when we're focusing on me trying to run 50 races a year plus them, it takes away from their program too. So I just want to make sure that everybody running out of our shop gets all the detail and the focus that they can have on their car.
Definitely learning all the time. Been at this quite a while, but you know, somebody like Lee, is just a wealth of knowledge, and just try to pick up on a lot of stuff. He's a huge benefit and been real helpful.
Philip Morris is a perfect example. You know, he had to take some time away from racing, took two years away, and come back stronger than ever when he came back. So sometimes in life you got to hit the reset button, and you know, just trying to take it all in right now and go have fun.
Have there been a couple of things that you were surprised that you didn't know working with him?
Yeah, certainly. Probably can't divulge them right here, but yeah, certainly he's, you know, he definitely knows all the tricks of the trade, and you know, he's very knowledgeable and a great person to have to be able to bounce ideas off of. You know, he's obviously a very tactical driver, and shows up at the end of these races. And no place is that a bigger deal than here at Myrtle Beach, where you really got to take care of the tires and be around at the end of the race. So yeah, he's been a big help in that.
What is your relationship now with Kiker Racing?
Oh, it's just as good as ever. You know, we're still playing the race, whether it's once a month or whatever. Mr. Kiker has always been great to me, and going to drive the Kiker number 5 machine every time we get a chance. So if we get a weekend where we got not a lot going on, and Mr. Kiker wants to go race somewhere, that's where we're going to be. You know, before I hang up my helmet 100%, I'd like to have a chance to tie Larry Phillips with 5 championships. You know, I think that would be really special for me, and I'm blessed to be here at 4. I mean, just unbelievable if I never win another one. It's been a great career, but love to get that number 5 in time, and number 6 and beat him would be even better. So
the 2018 season brings about a new run for the championship, and we've got lots of competitors going after that. There are a lot of young guns involved. It could be one of them picking up not only their first win, but the championship. At the same time, there are a lot of seasoned veterans in the chase who want to claim what they felt they lost in 2017. Every driver in the field dreams of a championship and a win. Those dreams are still alive. And this weekend, down in Daytona Beach, Florida, a team that's won championships at this racetrack, raced at this racetrack, changed tires at this racetrack, is down there with David Gilliland. The Black's Tire Service guys, headed up by owner Ricky Benton, is in Daytona. Ricky Benton has long supported racing, and this year he's got David Gilliland, an experienced Cup driver, driving his Ford that was recently purchased from Richard Petty Racing. He's carrying the sponsorship of CarQuest Auto Parts and his own businesses. With 47 locations in the 2 Carolinas, Black's Tire Service is making sure the 92 car runs up front. A lot of work in the off-season has gone into prepping these cars to run the biggest race in the country, the Daytona 500.
Well, the thing about it is we've always done it as a family. It's been the Blacks Tire gang. You know, what we've done is we've all took everybody that's on the team and still on the team is guys that works in the company, and it's all about a family, just doing things together we never had a childhood dream of accomplishing.
You've got 2 cars. Right now you've got 1 engine. How much pressure do you think will be on the guys from Cerro Gordo?
Well, maybe we'll put them on the map, you know. It's going to be very, very tough because what happens is the charter's there. No matter, we can be faster than a lot of the other guys, but we got to be the fastest of 4 or 6 or 8 or however many comes. So we have 2 chances. We've got to be the 2 of the fastest of however many cars they are, and the 2 fastest makes it into Daytona. Then we have the opportunity to run the twins. So that's accomplishment, just going to qualify, then run the twins, and then the 2 top finishers take and get that. Because, you know, you got to look, you know, we're with guys with multiple budgets. I've got 3, Mike Esther and Mikey and the gang, Ronnie, some guys that race with at Myrtle Beach. We're kind of, and Mike Tam, we got him coming with us, but we're kind of very, very involved. We don't have engineers. We don't have all the things to do. We're just doing, and I like the old situation, HWPO, hard work pays off. And Mike Ester's, he's great at that.
What kind of thrill is it knowing you're going to Daytona?
Not sure that it's set in yet. It's beginning to. It's going to be very exciting. I just hope that we have a good run. I hope that all the preparation that everybody has put into it, not just me, it's not about just me, that everybody's been a lot of help, a lot of people, a lot of resources, and I just hope that we have a solid run.
You put in a lot of laps at Myrtle Beach Speedway over the years and championships. That had to put you in a position to propel you forward in your career.
Yeah, it did. You know, Ricky and I were racing against each other, and he and I decided to join forces and see what we could do. And there we won a regional championship. I had won a couple track championships before that. We won a regional championship and took that, went on to the Hooters Pro Cup, won the championship there, and just been together a long time and enjoyed it.
I reckon it's a storybook thing if we can make it, and that's our goal, is to make the race and run good.
We got a shot. I mean, everybody wants, if we make it, everybody's got a shot at it. David Gillen's driving and got good motors and good cars, and we got a shot at it. We just got to get in. That's what we got to do first.
David's got a name that maybe they'll draft with him, because you can't take a rookie because they won't go with you. They're scared you're going to tear up a bunch of cars, because it's a lot of possibility you can tear up a lot of metal, you know.
What a smell. Racing fuel, burning rubber, and the roar of race cars. Music to my ears. Music well enough that the tune is starting to play, and the man who'll be singing part of the action and calling it is Stunt Show Joe Hawes. He's trackside with today's race. It's NASCAR short track racing at Myrtle Beach Speedway, and it's brought to you by NASCAR Racing Experience, the true NASCAR driving experience here at Myrtle Beach Speedway. Daytona 1, performance and beyond. Renegade Race and Performance Fuels. Bell & Bell. Buick GMC, the official vehicles of Myrtle Beach Speedway. Petty's Garage, performance vehicles since 1949. Visit Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Visit myrtlebeach.com. Husqvarna, Cannon small engine specialist, located in nearby Conway. Hoosier Racing Tires, tires designed for champions. WPDE, ABC 15, for the PD and South Carolina's Grand Strand. CarQuest Auto Parts, great people, great products, great prices.
Bell & Bell Buick GMC is at the Big Red Bell in Little River and all the way to here. GMC Commercial Line, Sierra, Yukon, Acadia, Terrain, Buick Enclave, Envision, Encore, LaCrosse, Regal, Cascada, pre-owned. Bell & Bell has the vehicle for you and will make your shopping experience fun and easy. Come to Bell & Bell Buick GMC today and see the difference. All roads lead to Bell & Bell.
Our first race on the track today is going to be what we call our vintage division. If you can look at those race cars out there, you can tell why. This division is a sport or hobby division. These guys do this for fun. They're not racing for money. They're just racing for bragging rights. All right, the green flag is dropped, and we are underway for 15 laps of racing in our vintage division. Wade Skipper, our early mover in that pink open. Oh, we've got trouble in turn number 3. Looks like we may have an engine or transmission issue. A lot of smoke going into turn number 3. Car's off the pace just a little bit, but all the other competitors have made their way around. He's staying to the inside, so there's a good possibility. Back to green flag action. Wade Skipper out to a sizable lead. Last lap for Wade Skipper in that black and pink open wheeled modified.
Paint still hasn't dried on your racing career, obviously.
No, Bill, I still enjoy it, enjoy the people. You know, everybody I know is here at the racetrack, so that's why I still come.
Wade Skipper, by the way, is from nearby Conway and has raced forever here. Started his career over at Conway when they were actually racing these type cars. But over the years, in 1988, he had a perfect season here and then the Charger division.
Yeah, in 1988, we came here and won every race, so had a great year.
You never get tired of it, do you?
No, I enjoy it, still love it, still help a lot of people. Appreciate Mr. Bill letting me drive this car. I have a ball doing it.
How about let's hear it for Wade Skipper.
All right, direct your attention to turn number 4. 100 laps of limited late model action. Starting number 28, Glinsky takes us to the green flag. Mac Little on the outside, battling back, going into turn number 3. He pulls up and makes the pass. He has the position. Glinsky in the 28 still holding that inside line. He's going to make Little earn it. Little completes the pass on the outside. Takes the lead going into turn number 1. Ryan Glinsky falls into second. Third place, Chris Chapman. Fourth, Anthony Cordell. Racing action a little further back in the field. Bobby June, John Lane battling for position. Ryan Glinsky all over the back bumper of Mac Little. Glinsky in that bright yellow, day glow yellow and black number 28. Started on our pole. Mac Little completes the pass on the outside on the first lap, takes over our lead. But Glinsky's not done. He moves to the inside, completes the pass going into turn number 1. Looked like he might have laid back a little bit, got a little bit of a run, and made a run on the inside and completed the pass on the front stretch. Green flag is out. Anthony Cordell again trying to get that breakaway start that he had in our last restart. Maintaining that inside position, lead into turn number 1 on the outside. Rusty Daniels pushing hard door to door, trying to take that spot away. So many races are won and lost on these restarts. That may be your only opportunity to pass. Cordell manages to battle back. He takes the lead. Ryan Glinsky not satisfied with third place, though, looking inside, looking deep, trying to find that second place position, but he better look to his outside because Anthony Miller in that white 56 car is making a move. He's made that outside line work for him so far through the race, and he continues to do so. That car was very loose early in the race. He moved it up a race line very wisely, very savvy race driver to do that, and he's found traction and he's found speed. So he's made several passes on the outside. He makes another that moves him up to 3rd place. Mac Little, a very decorated local short track racer, 13 championships, over 176 wins. He's definitely looking to add to that total today, riding in 2nd place in that blue, white, and red number 16, following closely behind Anthony Cordell. Ryan Glinsky looking to the inside a little for trying to compete for 2nd place. That'll be the closest racing on the track right now. 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place all stacked up very close. Less than a car length between all 3. Anthony Cordell, your leader. Mac Little in 2nd. Ryan Glinsky in 3rd. All right, Mac Little on the inside. I don't know if Anthony Cordell has an issue of some kind, but he pulled up high entering into turn number 1. Mac Little took advantage and makes the pass. Halfway between 1 and 2, comes out of 2 with the lead. Ryan Glinsky follows right along at his tire tracks and ends up in 2nd place. So not sure if Anthony Cordell had some sort of problem, whether he made a small mistake or what the issue was, but he took a very high entry into turn number 1, and that was all the opportunity that a champion like Mac Little needed. He immediately took a position, closed the door, and started pulling away. Ryan Glinsky took advantage of the opportunity as well, so we have a new leader, Mac Little, and that blue, white, and red number 16. And Ryan Glinsky very close behind, especially there in turn number 2, almost making contact, trying to take that lead away. Trying to find just enough room, just enough traction, just enough acceleration, especially coming out of turn number 4 to try to make the pass. The inside hadn't worked, so Glinsky's going to try it on the outside coming out of turn 2. He hasn't been out there all race. I haven't seen him make a pass on the outside. And now he's trying to work Mac Little on the outside. He couldn't quite complete it on the inside, so he tried the outside. That didn't work. Now he's on the inside, so he did something of a little miniature slide job on him. Working between 3 and 4. Glinsky now on the inside. Both drivers doing a fantastic job of controlling those race cars. Incredible car control here from Mac Little and Ryan Glinsky. Putting on an absolute show here at Myrtle Beach Speedway. The Icebreaker for 2018 Southeast Limited Late Models, 100 laps. And Ryan Glinsky and Mac Little are absolutely tearing it up right now. Glinsky makes the pass coming out of turn number 2. White flag is in the hand of our flagman. Ryan Glinsky coming around, taking the white flag. One more 0.538 mile lap around Myrtle Beach Speedway, and Ryan Glinsky is going to be our Southeast Limited Late Model champion for the Icebreaker in 2018, barring no big issues. And coming out of turn 4, Ryan Glinsky in that beautiful number 28 car takes the checkered flag and the win at Myrtle Beach Speedway.
Ryan, 2 in a row here at Myrtle Beach Speedway after having won the Myrtle Beach 400 portion of the limited late model race. You got this car dialed in, obviously. Tell us about how it was today.
I was just on a rail. I can't thank Jay Hedgecock enough and Billy Banks Power. We found something there at the end of November, and we won November, and that was shocking, and came here against the Stout Field, and we did good and just rode around and definitely had a great battle with Mac, nice clean battle, and I didn't think we were going to get past him, but put a move on him and went on with a win.
You obviously had a strategy this weekend based on the fact that you were up front, then you backed up to about 5th place, kind of took care of the tires, then you came back, but Mac Little then provided you with some competition.
Yes, sir, yeah. Just took it easy, 100 laps here, it's a long time, and Brian Voss, he works here at the track, and he's been kind enough to help us with the car and spot for me, and one heck of a spotter, just keeps the reins on me, keeps me slowed down, and that's how it is here at Myrtle. You got to go slow and keep the tires on you for the end.
2018, a brand new year. This could be a championship year for you.
Yeah, we'll see what goes on. I mean, we haven't run a full schedule in 3 years, so I guess push all the chips in now and come here to Myrtle Beach every week.
And you have a sponsor on your car that is local.
Yes, sir. Holiday Stand South. If you need a good hotel, look them up. They're the place to be.
Got 10 laps to go. 35 laps Super Street feature, that is. Pardon me. Been quite a few years since we had Super Street cars here at Myrtle Beach Speedway. Leaders all jumbled up coming out of turn number 2. Jeff Melton in 3rd. Greg Peterson in 4th, all bound up behind Sonny Chiffon. He may not have enough laps left to catch up with Ricky Locklear in that white number 12 Camaro. He has checked out in front of the field there by a good 5 car lengths. Only a few laps left to go. White flag in the air for our leader, Ricky Locklear. Nice smooth entry into turn number 1. No pressure from behind. Exits 2 down the back straightaway. Looks like things are going to stay status quo behind him for 3rd, 4th, and 5th place. Locklear out of turn number 4, and he's going to win our Super Stock 35-lap feature race of the Myrtle Beach Speedway Icebreaker in 2018.
Yeah, this is one place I wanted to put one in, and I finally got it. But I can't think I couldn't do it without Dwayne and LD. I mean, they worked on this car hard all weekend long. It's been kind of started out a little awful, but it got better, and that right there is the best run we had. And about halfway through that run, the motor started missing real bad past the flag stand, so we got to figure out what that is, but we'll be back.
All right, mini stocks are lined up, ready to go. Green flag is in the air, and we are off racing. Michael Rouse on the 23 leads the field to the stripe. Mike Stafford in the 6 falls into 2nd. Our 3rd place car, Ryan Howard. Brandon Clements and Shane Canapé round out our top 5. These cars are all 4-cylinder power. They're supposed to have 1 pound per cc, so a 2300 cc Ford 4-cylinder engine should weigh 2,300 pounds. Many of the racers here with us today are with a touring division that will be racing at Myrtle Beach this season. Travels around to several different racetracks. Rouse hangs on the lead, Stafford 2nd, Howard 3rd, Canapé 4th, Clements still riding in 5th. Rouse on the inside battling Stafford for 1st place, coming out of turn 4. Stafford goes wide, Rouse on the inside. Stafford closes that distance going into turn number 1, coming out of 2. They're going to be door-to-door drag racing down the backstretch. We've got 2 other cars door-to-door racing for 4th. Brandon Clements and A.J. Sanders. A.J. Sanders has been very successful in Myrtle Beach Speedway in the past. He won the Myrtle Beach 400 mini stock race back in November last year. That is quite an accolade for any racer in any division. And now he's back here for the Icebreaker in 2018 with us. Still door-to-door for the lead. Mike Stafford, Michael Rouse not giving each other an inch, maintaining those lines on the inside and the outside. Michael Stafford making the trip from Charles, South Carolina, all the way over to Myrtle Beach to compete in our mini stock feature race, maintaining that outside line and refusing to give that position up to Michael Rouse. Our top 5 cars, first 5 cars, doing an outstanding job of staying together and racing hard in these final 10 laps. The white flag is in the air for our leader. Michael Rouse has essentially led this race from the drop of the green flag. Only a variance has been in and around some of those restarts that we had. Without competition, he's going to come out of turn number 4, and Michael Rouse is our winner for the Myrtle Beach Speedway Icebreaker in 2018's mini stock feature race.
35 laps and $1,000 here at Myrtle Beach. Obviously, you're going to take everybody to eat on the way from here, right?
Yeah, we spent most of our money trying to get over here, but we can spare a little bit now.
Michael, it looks like you waited till the last few laps of the race to really make your move, and then you looked like you were either showing power or tires.
Yeah, we were pretty good all day. I just kind of rode a little bit there, trying to keep the guy just, right behind me so I could save a little bit of tire, and then just kind of let it rip them last 10 laps.
Sometimes you gotta close your eyes and breathe. Find a way to float away on an ocean breeze, where the sand is a dance floor beneath your feet. Let go and unwind on Myrtle Beach time. Myrtle Beach time.
Explore Ocean Lakes Family Campground. Stay at an oceanfront campsite or beautiful beach house and enjoy endless amenities. We're also home to Ocean Lakes Golf Cars, an authorized club car dealer that sells new, used, and reconditioned golf cars. Our team creates and builds custom golf cars. Have a golf car that needs a little work? We service and repair and sell parts and accessories for most brands of golf cars. Ocean Lakes is ranked in the top 1% of campgrounds. So when in Myrtle Beach, stay at the best and drive the best.
All right, we are ready for 125 laps of NASCAR Wheeling All-American late model stock car racing. Our pole sitter is Timothy Peters. On the outside pole, number 51, Matt Cox. They're bringing us out of turn 4. Get on your feet. This is going to be hot. They are in control of the race because the green flag is in the air. We are underway at Myrtle Beach's Icebreaker 2018. Peters maintains his momentum on the inside, takes the lead over from Cox, entering turn number 3. Most of the field still bunched up and stacked up behind him. A little bump and run going on halfway through the pack. Very dangerous part of the race for each of these drivers. They're running some very low tire pressures on the left-hand side of these cars to make them handle properly. So it'll take a few laps to get that tire pressure up high enough because of the heat with the friction in the tires to where it handles exactly the way they expect it to and exactly the way they want it to. Peters still your leader, Matt Cox in second, Chad McCumbee in that red 16 in third. Colby Howard in that bright blue number 16 in fourth. Timothy Peters, as we all know, a previous ARCA and NASCAR Camping World Truck Series driver, has had tremendous success. Another notable in the field in the white and red number 18, Ty Gibbs from the Gibbs Racing family, racing here with us today. Anthony Anders is in our field. Sam Yarbrough, previous Myrtle Beach 400 winner and previous track champion. Justin Milliken, previous track champion. Brian Voss in that black number 30 with a bright orange 30 was last year's runner-up in our points for the year's championship behind number 5 of Lee Pulliam. And you'll notice that that beautiful silver, blue, and black number 5 Chevrolet is not in our field today. Pulliam announced midway through the offseason he was not going to participate in racing full-time this season. He was going to step back and work on driver development. So he is not racing with us today and probably will not be racing very often through this season. New leader going into turn number 1, Chad McCumbee in that red number 16. Chad, also a very experienced driver, driven in the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series. He's also driven in ARCA and driven for the Penny Enterprise. Penny Racing in the Nationwide and Monster Energy Series. Always a perennial favorite here at Myrtle Beach Speedway, always has known the fast way around a racetrack back since he was racing a go-kart. Field staying really tight together. All the cars very evenly matched early on in this run, and we've got a long run to go. So tire wear, tire management, and setup is going to play a big role in exactly how this race plays out. Ed Williams is spun around in that black number 10. I didn't see if contact caused him to get loose or whether the race car got loose on him on its own. Looked like it went up the racetrack. Not quite able to get a hold on it before some of the other race cars made contact. Chad McCumbee and Matt Cox are going to lead our field back around to the green flag. Listen to them get on the throttle when they hit that second painted line for the green flag. Spin out in turn number 1, several cars involved. We've got one car sitting broadside in the track halfway between 1 and 2. Chad McCumbee brings us back under green flag, heading into turn number 3, extends his lead. He's going to take over first position all by himself. Close behind him, Timothy Peters on the inside line, Matt Cox on the outside, working for second. Brian Voss, Justin Milliken battling door-to-door for third. Voss on the outside, Milliken on the inside. Colby Howard, 5th place all to himself right now, but he's got competition on the outside from Ryan Millington. McCumbee continues to lead. Matt Cox on the outside, taking over second place by himself. He passes Peterson. Now Peterson in third all by himself. Justin Milliken on the inside in fourth. Brian Voss on the outside in fifth, working for position and looking for a line. Most of our front pack still running door-to-door, side by side. Justin Milliken making moves, worked his way up from 5th to 4th, now in 3rd, and he has the inside line on Matt Cox looking for 2nd. McCumbee still leading the way. Justin Milliken making a charge on the inside, trying to complete the pass on Matt Cox. Timothy Peterson on the outside. Colby Howard on the inside of Peterson. Matt Cox looking on the outside of Chad McCumbee. Going to try that outside line. No one's really made any passes up there yet, but he's got a lot of momentum. And Chad McCumbee just pulls away on the front stretch, closes that door. Cox maintains that outside line, pulls up even with his bumper coming out of 2. Into 3, Cox on the outside for the lead. McCumbee inside line, Cox on the outside. Who's going to have that to strike? Matt Cox takes the lead away from Chad McCumbee. Trying to maintain that outside line, keep that momentum up, and he takes care of first place all to himself now. McCumbee falls into 2nd. Justin Milliken battling Timothy Peters for 3rd. Cox in that black, number 51, Black's Tire Chevrolet, extends his lead over Justin Milliken. Milliken in 2nd all to himself now. Got Cox in his windshield, trying to figure out a line here to gain a little ground on him. All 3 of these guys in our top 3, very, very experienced Myrtle Beach Speedway racers. Many wins and championships spread between them. Matt Cox was our 3rd place points finisher in late model for 2017. He fell behind Brian Voss, who was our number 2 points finisher, behind Lee Pulliam, who was the national champion and the Myrtle Beach track champion. Pulliam not racing with us this year, so there's a vacuum there, as they say, for leadership. So this will establish who the strong dog in the fight is at our very first time out of the gate this year. Justin Milliken still maintaining that inside line, battling door to door. Chad McCumbee on the outside has managed to pull back up and take 2nd place. Trouble in turn number 3, a car goes around. Several cars involved at this point, the after effect of the wreck. Justin Hicks, Ty Gibbs was behind him. They were racing close, and I saw Hicks go around. I don't know if he had a little help from my angle. I couldn't quite tell, but it was very close racing action. Looked like the cars went 3 wide, halfway between 3 and 4. Yarborough on the inside. So we may have run out of real estate for those cars to occupy. Hicks goes around. Bob Seville caught up in it as well. He's got damage to the front of that black number 8 car.
Do you have the need for speed? It's as real as it gets. Do you have what it takes?
Hey, what's going on? My name's Rocky, and I want to show you around Custom Care. This is our showroom, where Wendy and her friendly team is going to find out exactly what it is you need and how we can help you. And back here, Richard and his team will make your dream a reality. Custom seat upholstery, sunroofs, they can do it all. They even do custom tops, and the quality? Well, that just speaks for itself. Come on, look at that stitching. You can stop by anytime for a free consultation. Me, though, I gotta get out of here. Hey, how do you work a clutch?
When they come back around turn 4, the second painted line, they are allowed to start there. It does not matter which of the drivers reaches the start-finish line first. They are not allowed to pass until they reach the start-finish line, and then they can pass on the inside or the outside. Green flag in the air, we're back to racing. Matt Cox out to a lead coming out of turn number 2. Chad McCumbee maintains second, Timothy Peters in third. Colby Howard battling Brian Voss for fourth. Matt Cox extends his lead to 2 car lengths on the backstretch. Chad McCumbee still in second. Colby Howard on the inside for third. Timothy Peters on the outside battling him door to door. Justin Milliken again making a charge back up to the front. Had worked his way all the way up to second prior to the caution. He's following right into the tire tracks of Colby Howard on that inside line. Our lap times have actually sped up just a little bit, so these guys are not conserving as much as you would think for a 125 lap race. Colby Howard and Matt Cox have pulled away from the field a little bit, and Matt Cox will lead us to the stripe at lap number 50. 75 laps to go. Justin Milliken has made a clean break for fourth and working to the inside of Chad McCumbee for third. Slowly working his way up through the field. Still door-to-door for the lead. Colby Howard on the inside, Matt Cox on the outside. Cox holding him off of that outside line. Settles back into his groove that he prefers running. His car is capable of running the high side, but he's more comfortable running that standard inside tight apex. Howard now takes a look on the outside, just trying to maintain his momentum so he doesn't have to break the momentum of the car. Justin Milliken right there on the inside looking for second. He's got Chad McCumbee on his outside. He's got Tommy Lemons Jr. working directly behind him. It's definitely an all-star who's who in the top 5 or 10 of this race. Ryan Glinsky has worked his way up into our top 7. He's on the inside of Brian Voss. Also, Sam Yarborough starting to work his way up into this front pack. Sam, a previous champion, as well as a previous Myrtle Beach 400 winner. Justin Milliken on the inside of Matt Cox, and that black 02 looking for the lead. He's got it on the backstretch. Can he complete the pass and maintain all the way around to the front? Tommy Lemons Jr. continues his march forward. He's all the way up to third place. And Justin Milliken holds off Cox and takes the lead. 68 laps to go. Cox on the outside of turn 2 takes that position back. Milliken second, Tommy Lemons Jr. in third, Colby Howard fourth. Now Chad McCumbee on the outside passes Howard for fourth. Timothy Peters on the inside takes fifth as well. Matt Cox holds on to the lead. Tommy Lemons Jr. trying on the inside there on Justin Milliken going into turn number 3, forced him up a line. So Lemons takes over that inside line, kind of forcing Milliken's hand. Milliken again on the inside, trying to make the pass on Cox, working for the lead. They're door-to-door going into turn number 3. Can't put a needle between them. Cox has a half car length. Milliken up to his door, coming out of turn number 4. It's a drag race to the flag. Matt Cox is going to be your leader. Milliken still on the inside, though, not giving the position away. He's got his corner, now he's got his door, now he's up to his bumper. They're door-to-door, entering into turn number 3. We'll see if Cox can maintain that momentum on the outside, and if Milliken holds it to the inside. Cox is still your leader, but Justin Milliken still holds that inside line, maintaining that position. Tommy Lemons Jr. in third, Chad McCumbee fourth, Timothy Peters in fifth. Ryan Glinsky up in sixth.
Black's Tire knows that it's hard to find someone you trust with your vehicle. That's why we invest in our people. We train our ASC certified technicians to be the best in the business. We trust our staff with our own family safety. And we offer only quality tires from Goodyear, Cooper, Michelin, and more. When it comes to keeping your vehicle in top shape longer, we are in this together. Black's Tire and Auto Service. Let's go together. Online at blackstire.com.
Black's Tire and Auto Service. Let's go!
Welcome to the Wheels of Yesteryear Car Museum. This amazing collection has been over 45 years in the making. The vehicles displayed at Wheels of Yesteryear allow museum visitors to see and appreciate the true beauty and craftsmanship of cars from previous eras. Dedicated automobile enthusiasts and casual fans alike will find something interesting and exciting within the auto showcase. Take a trip down memory lane at Wheels of Yesteryear, Highway 501, right next to Myrtle Beach Speedway.
Your leader, Matt Cox, having to deal with lap traffic has allowed Chad McCumbee to close that distance. He's within striking range. He's brought Timothy Peters with him. And now McCumbie's on the inside. He's got the position. Matt Cox being held up by lap traffic. So McCumbee has taken over the lead briefly as they enter into turn 3, but he's probably going to get held up by that lap traffic. 3 wide coming out of turn number 4. Chad McCumbee takes the lead from Matt Cox. Timothy Peters close behind in third place. The lap traffic issues in turn 2 and entering into 3 caused Matt Cox to lose momentum and gave Chad McCumbee the opportunity he needed. He had been gaining on Matt Cox for the previous 5 laps and found that opportunity he needed, courtesy of lap traffic, to make that pass and become our new leader. So 22 laps to go. Chad McCumbee is your leader. Timothy Peters now passing Matt Cox, taking over second place. Cox drops back to third. So Chad McCumbee, as our new leader, is starting to put a little distance between himself and second place, much like Matt Cox did when he got out front by himself. 20 laps to go. We're going to settle this Really looks like a three-car race at this point. Chad McCumbee, Tim Peters, and Matt Cox, our top three. Lap times still fairly consistent where they've been the last 25 or 30 laps, so no significant drop-off in performance. All right, 18 laps to go. Chad McCumbee, your leader, under the checkered flag, or excuse me, across the line at this time. Followed very closely by Timothy Peters, who's closing in, reeling Chad McCumbee in. They are pulling away from Matt Cox. Justin Milliken in the 0-2, closing ground on Matt Cox as well. So it may be that Matt Cox's tires have worn enough that he's starting to see significant issues with handling on that race car. And Peters is all over the back bumper of Chad McCumbee. Peters looking to the inside of Chad McCumbee. They're racing for the lead going into turn number one. Coming out of turn number two, Peters still on the inside. McCumbee on the outside. McCumbee in the red 16. Peters in the red 12. McCumbee holding on to the position for now on the outside line. Here comes Peters on the inside. A drag race to the front stripe, and McCumbee hangs on to the lead. Dealing with a little bit of lap traffic at this point, causing to break momentum. And they're still racing door to door. They've got 14 laps to go. For the lead, Justin Milliken has worked himself up into third, but there's quite a few car lengths between him and the leaders. Matt Cox is in fourth, Tommy Lemons Jr. fifth, Brian Voss holding steady in sixth position. Timothy Peters running very quick lap times now. He's running faster lap times than anybody on the track, but he hasn't quite been able to pull the pass off and take over the lead by himself. He's working the inside of Chad McCumbee. Does lead that lap as they cross the start-finish line. Your leader, Timothy Peters, on the backstretch, entering turn three. Next time by the flag stand, he will have 10 laps to go. Chad McCumbee, at this point, the only person within striking range. Nine laps to go. Timothy Peters leads Chad McCumbee. They may have to deal with lap traffic before we reach the checkered flag. So that lap traffic ahead of Timothy Peters may become the story here in the waning laps of the Icebreaker 125. He's put a little distance between himself and Chad McCumbee, the second place car. But he is rapidly approaching lap traffic, so we'll see what impact that lap traffic has on Timothy Peters' momentum. The lap car of Jacob Hefner As Hoop Peters is working now, going through 3, coming out of 4. Hefner stays down low on the inside. That's where he's supposed to be. Looks like his car's running a little loose on him. Now Chad McCumbie's approaching Hefner, going in between 1 and 2. McCumbie looking to get as clean and quick a pass as he possibly can so that Timothy Peters does not get away. McCumbie on the outside, hoping to complete that pass coming out of turn number 4. Peters is your leader in that red 12 underneath the flag at this time. 5 laps to go, 5 laps to go. Chad McCumbie's going to do his very best in these next 5 laps to try to run down Timothy Peters, but he may not have enough time. Peters has tuned up his lap times. He's running 0.2 of a second faster than Chad McCumbie. The fastest lap times of the race so far are happening here in the last 10 laps for Timothy Peters. So he's dropped the hammer. No more holding back. The pay window is opening. He's got it in sight, so he's giving her all she can take. Next time around, he'll have 3 laps to go. Timothy Peters enters turn 3 all by himself. No challenger at this point. Chad McCumbie holding down second place. Justin Milliken in third. Tommy Lemons in fourth, and Matt Bowling in fifth. Brian Voss in sixth. Timothy Peters enters into turn number 3. He started our race on the pole. He's coming out of turn number 4 to take the white flag. 1 lap to go, 1 more revolution around Myrtle Beach Speedway. And Peters will be our Icebreaker champion. Entering into turn 3, no challengers, no lap traffic to deal with. Timothy Peters comes out of turn number 4, nice and smooth, hits his marks, and Tim Peters is the Myrtle Beach Speedway Icebreaker in 2018's late model champion.
You came back and avenged old Myrtle Beach Speedway, and it didn't seem like you wore out your tires. 0.2 quicker in the closing laps than you had run all evening.
It just is a testament to everyone at Nelson Motorsports. We built a new car over the winter, and we really worked hard to try to get our package better. I learned my lesson in the second half of the 400 and feel like I used my tires a little too early, but thank the good Lord above. He blesses us all to be able to do this, and I want to dedicate this to Barry Nelson's mother, Joanne Nelson, who we lost right before Christmas. So, we're thinking about her tonight, and this is for her. And we couldn't do it without autosbynelson.com, all of our partners, Goodrich, Liquid Performance, Pigwire Wiring Harness, iBox Springs, A&E Race Cars, Brian Tanner, Automotive Race Engines tonight. Proud of what we accomplished. So all the guys on the team, Marcus Richmond, who's down in New Smyrna, is always helping us, David Triplett. Just the list goes on, and everyone has a lot of sweat equity in our race team, and you surround yourself by good people, and this is the ending product.
We had a really good card. Bell & Bell Anglers Marine Chevrolet was really good. I can't thank my guys enough. It's with total team effort. We've worked hard this weekend. We overhauled it 2 times today, 3 shock springs, track bar. That's just the name of the game. It seems like you get caught in a rut running what you know, and that necessarily isn't a good thing. But I want to thank everybody, thank my whole crew, man. None of us, me and Chad can't do it, Timothy can't do it. No, you can't do it without sponsors, and you can't do it without friends and people helping. And it wasn't a win, but I want to dedicate this 3rd place finish to Terry Evans. He was riding with us today, and we didn't put a mark on his number. A birdie had told me if somebody doored us, they were going to get black flags. So I was mindful of that, but thank God that didn't happen. Anyway, thank God, and thank everybody for a safe race, and we'll see y'all in a few weeks.
Well, those are the thoughts of Justin Milliken. And Chad, you've been doing a lot of other racing, and now that you got a car that'll run at the front, are you going to be with us all season?
No, we're not. My schedule's too hectic the rest of the year, so I actually don't know the next time that I'll be here. But, we're going to go for a track championship again with Sammy Arbor in the 20 car. Also got a really good effort with Matt Cox in the 51 car, so hopefully we can get back to a lot of our winning ways from the years past. But, this sport evolves, the setups evolve, the cars evolve, so we just got to stay up on it. And, we're headed the right direction, but I don't know if we're 100% there.
It's always about the tires here at Myrtle Beach. It seemed like you had enough motor because even Matt Cox straight away the field at one time.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we were. I was pleased with our car. I mean, we certainly could have been better, but it just this place is hard on tires, and the weight package we run is a little heavier. But our Ford's amazing, and our cars are amazing. We just gotta get that little bit extra.
A lot of folks are headed to Daytona. Will you be there next Friday night?
If I had to answer that right now, I would say no, but who knows? You might see me at Atlanta and Vegas.
Well, we have a local team that's down there. The Black's Tire Service team, headed up by Ricky Benton, will be in the field for the race. He was really worried about making the show down there. They have 40 cars, and we've got a guy that's won 2 championships here as a car owner, sponsor, and used to change tires over there at the tire barn. So, you know what it's all about because you also raced against him in the Camping World Truck Series.
Yeah, for sure. It's cool to see the achievements and everything that Ricky's doing. Mike Hester is a really great guy, and for a local race team to go down and make the Daytona 500 in their first attempt is a huge accomplishment.
Well, our congratulations to you. If nothing else, you went from second to first, and it may have taken you from November to February, but you did it.
I appreciate it, and lots of learning.
It's NASCAR short track racing at Myrtle Beach Speedway, and it's brought to you by NASCAR Racing Experience, the true NASCAR driving experience here at Myrtle Beach Speedway. Shalot Electric Stores, the area's best choice for all of your electric needs. Palm Charter High School, the only motorsports high school in the nation. Black's Tire and Auto Services, tires and auto repair in North and South Carolina. There's a location near you. Ocean Lakes Family Campground in Myrtle Beach, named the 2017 Mega Park of the Year. Darlington Raceway, the track too tough to tame, home of the Southern 500. Circle K, take it easy.